President Muhammadu Buhari on Friday, February 25th, 2022, signed the Electoral Act Amendment Bill 2022 into law. This comes just days after various stakeholders, including political actors and civil society groups, staged a protest in Abuja, calling upon him to sign the bill into law. President Buhari's assent also comes barely a week to the expiration of the window the president has to take a decision on the proposed legislation as required by the Nigerian Constitution. Amid the outcry by concerned Nigerians over the delay in signing the bill into law, the presidential spokesman Femi Adesina on Tuesday hinted that the president was billed to give his assent within a matter of hours. President Buhari, however, signed the bill on Friday afternoon at the council chambers of the presidential villa in Abuja. The president in his speech says he received inputs from relevant ministries, departments and agencies of government after careful and thorough reviews of the bill and its implications to democratic processes in Nigeria.
The Electoral Act Amendment Bill 2022, passed by the National Assembly, forwarded for presidential assent via a letter dated 31st January 2022. In line with established tradition, I received inputs from relevant ministries, departments, and agencies of government after careful and thorough reviews of the bill and its implications to democratic processes in our country.
President Buhari notes that the current bill comes with a great deal of improvement from the previous Electoral Bill 2021.
There are salient and praiseworthy provisions that could positively revolutionize elections in Nigeria through the introduction of new technological innovations. These innovations would guarantee the constitutional rights of citizens to vote and to do so effectively.
The president adds that the bill will also improve and engender clarity, effectiveness and transparency of the election process.
The bill will also improve and engender clarity, effectiveness, transparency of the election processes, as well as reduce the barriers to the barest minimum incidence of acrimony arising from dissatisfied candidates and political parties. These commendable efforts are in line with our policy to bequeath posterity and landmark legal framework that paves the way for credible and sound electoral processes that we would all be proud of.
He notes that the bill is both reformative and progressive, and he foresees the great potentials of the bill.
From the review, it is my perspective that the substance of the bill is both informative and progressive. I am making this bold declaration because I foresee the great potentials of the bill.
The president may have signed the bill into law, but there is a section of it that he is unhappy with. He says Section 84, subsection 12, which bars 7 political office holders from voting or being voted for during conventions or congresses of any political party, should be deleted.
Arising from the foregoing, with particular regards to the benefits of the bill, industry, time, resources, and energy committed in its passage, I hereby assent to the bill and request the National Assembly to consider immediate amendments that will bring the bill in tune with constitutionality by way of deleting Section 84, subsection 12 accordingly.
The Senate President, Ahmed Lawan, after the bill signing, appreciated the efforts of lawmakers in producing the bill which the president assented to.
Senators and honor members of the 9th National Assembly for working so hard, for working in a very bipartisan manner to produce the amendment bill for the Electoral Act Amendment Bill 2010 for Mr. President to assent to. It took a lot of effort, a lot of work, commitment and dedication by members of the National Assembly and other stakeholders, those in government particularly, and some civil society organizations.
He appreciated the president for listening to Nigerians and assenting to the bill.
I want at this point commend Mr. President for being there to ensure that any challenge as far as the passage of the appropriation for the Electoral Act Amendment Bill was concerned, he ensured that it didn't stop us from going further to reach the end in a conclusive way.
Senator Lawan added that this development is in fulfillment of one of the House legislative agenda.
For us, in the 9th National Assembly, this is a fulfillment of one of our cardinal objectives in our legislative agendas in the two chambers. And of course, for the administration too, this is one very important piece of legislation that this administration will bequeath to Nigerians, especially when it comes to the electoral environment, where we always feel that we must improve on what we have met, and by the time we leave, the electoral climate must be better in terms of integrity, in terms of transparency, and ensuring that every vote counts.
He also thanked Nigerians for showing interest in the electoral process and ensuring that the bill becomes a law.
For Nigerians, let me say congratulations to Nigerians. Many Nigerians have shown interest. They remain focused on ensuring that the Electoral Act Amendment Bill 2010 becomes a law.
The Senate President then urged the Independent National Electoral Commission to always conduct credible elections.
And for INEC, now you have what you need. INEC, you have to produce the best possible electoral exercise, right from probably the Ekiti and Osun off-season elections, and of course in the 2023 general elections.
In the meantime, the Independent National Electoral Commission has welcomed President Buhari's assent. In a statement which came just hours after the president's assent, the commission said it will move very quickly to begin implementing the timelines in the new law.